Howdy. Awesome work, Unabridged. Alright, we got the sound working. Let's do this. I mean, you were first, you just didn't say first. What you really mean is no one can get away with saying first and being first. You were still first, even though you said second. Sorry. Oh, good, Doug made it. Yeah. I think, no, the KV2 can't take this. The IS2 maybe. The IS2 might be able to take it. Alright, let's let everybody see what's going on. And that was the wrong screen. How did I turn on the wrong screen? Oh wait. I didn't. Oh, that's broken. Oh. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. You should be unabridged. There was a weird glitch where for some reason it was showing the wrong monitor, even though I had the right monitor selected. I had to go into the settings to fix it. Sorry about that. Oh, everybody loves a tank party. I think that's famously true, right? Everybody loves a tank party. Pretty much unabridged. Oh no. Okay. Apparently on Xbox, the Far Cry 6 disc only contains an unlock key for the game and a bit of unique data. Yeah, that's something I wasn't expecting. Apparently the entire disc, if you buy Far Cry 6, only has 800 megabytes of data on it. And you have to download 70 gigabytes after putting in the disc. Like, well then what was the point of buying a disc? Now that is some delicious toast. There we go. Notice that the audio in the game is way too loud. Sorry about all the tanks screaming in your ear. What is up, Queen of the Night? Hope you're having a great day. More importantly, I hope you had a great week. Since I didn't see you the week. Because of, are you ready for this? University. That's right, I was paying attention when you talked. It doesn't sound like me, but I was. Going with Tigger, excellent choice. Tigger is a popular character. Seriously, where are these guys? Is that a tank? No, it's not a tank. Sometimes it's hard to tell. In the city, I'm not saying they have camo. I mean, there is a camo thing in this game. I mean, the villains don't use it, but you can do it. Where you put up a wall in front of you that looks exactly like the background. It's based on a scene in the movie. That is what I like to hear. That people are having lives that aren't worth complaining about. because they're having basically chill experiences. And oh my god, perfect shot. I could not have caught her more unawares. I backed up just to be safe, but I didn't actually. Ah, that's a KV2. Oh no. Must go faster. And I missed. Yeah, it's that kind of a day. Not off to a great start. Yes, I heard about that. Congratulations. I think people would love that. But, the entire, what? Such a ridiculous cannon on that ARL-44. But one of the weird things about Girls in Panzer. Oh, she was trying to make a getaway and her friend got in her way. That was hilarious. Good. She's doing well. I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving because it's an extra day off work. Don't get me wrong. It's a very good tank, but come on. There we go. There we go. That is some delicious toast. Got myself some rough pumpernickel. Can't say enough good things about it. Delicious bread where you can see all of the seeds on the bread. What's better than that? Thanksgiving is this weekend. Because, you see, Thanksgiving, this is true, started out as a European tradition of harvest festivals. So, most European countries, you know, did one at some point. Ours is a... there we go. Ours is a hand-down from the British tradition, which is why it's at the start of fall. That's when a harvest festival is supposed to take place. You've harvested all the crops, you're set for winter, you take a moment to celebrate that things went okay, and to essentially, I mean back in the old days, do a sacrifice to hope we all get through winter together. It's nice. And then American Thanksgiving got all wrapped up with their relationships with the natives, which, well, we all know that that didn't go well for the natives. That's why there is no, there is no racist component to Canadian Thanksgiving. I said Halloween. There's no racial component to it because it's just a tradition we brought over from England. And has nothing to do with the American settlers being so bad at farming. Like, so unbelievably bad at farming. That they needed the local native tribes, or Wampanoag was the name of the local tribe, or nation, let's be honest here, to rescue them. It's kind of funny that all of the settlers, right, boom, who came to America were people who could afford to get to America. And so the first wave of settlers were like rich people. And they all showed up and they were, well, how shall I put this? Garbage at everything, because the nature of being a rich person is to never have had to get good at anything except for dealing with money. And spoiler alert, dealing with money doesn't get you far in like a farming context and a settling context and a building a house context. And that's why the first attempts to build colonies in America started. Then they started bringing over slaves to do their work for them. First indentured servants, and then slaves from Africa. And that is how colonies got built. By having slaves do the work, because the capitalists aren't really good at anything. It's kind of fascinating. It is unabridged. It's the American character. Very well observed. Ba 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 ba. Ra ba ba ba. Okay. No. No. There we go. Oh, that was embarrassing. That's right, I got hung up on a wall. It wasn't even a corner, it was a rounded tower segment. It's quite embarrassing, actually. Excuse me. It's kind of funny that basically the American project only succeeded because the slaves they brought to South Carolina knew how to farm rice. And so that's why Carolina rice, became what fed all of the colonies for, years. And it was the main economic driver of the Carolinas' wealth. And it was entirely because slaves knew how to farm rice. Because they were from one of only two places on Earth that had a lot of rice farming, which was, of course, Asia and the Golden Coast of Africa. And then Carolina became a giant place for rice farming because that's what the slaves knew how to do. It's kind of amazing, really. I really thought we'd have found a tank by now. Hello. So yes, like literally, the survival of the colony is down to slaves being better farmers than the locals. Which wasn't a surprise. They knew how to work for a living. And people who own slaves tend not to know how to work for a living. Come on. Yes! Oh, she wasn't a flag tank. No. Okay, that was amazing. First off, love your angling. Love the fact that you were using, okay, that hurt. Your technique. Careful. Wow, this is the slowest reload in the world. Okay. Sorry about this, Darjeeling. And my relay screwed up again. This is getting bad. Did I do any damage? How am I this bad at reloading? Well, at least she's not a fantastic shot either. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Uh-oh. Buddy? Sorry about murdering your friend just now. It's a long story. Let's just say I was pushed into being a tank pilot by some very, very unpleasant relatives. But the point is, it's what I had to do to get by and ensure my inheritance. And so now I use those abilities to destroy tanks like you. Do 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 do. Okay. This is a tough one. Firefly. That was a weird way to go. Unabridged. Oh. How on earth? What? Oh, it's such a crazy map to do this on. Alright, let's do it. Uh-oh. Oh, that was bad. Hey, buddy. Alright, here we go. Okay, that's good. Damn. Oh, nice. Alright, we got this. It was perfectly clear that you didn't sleep well. Don't worry. We're not confused. Okay, that was weird. Hey, Rami, what's up? That is a weird dream, though. I will say that. Alright. We lost. It was close, though. I'll be honest, it wasn't that close. Girls in Panzer, Rami. I think we all know what it's time for. That's right, it's a domination battle. Which we haven't had in 2 weeks, you know, because of me being out of town last week. Aww. They just want to compete. How can you blame them for that? Oh, right. Uh-oh. Alright, everybody, it's time to guess who's on the plushie cam. That's okay, Rami. They are weirdly proportioned and have gigantic eyes. Alright, so it's time to guess who's on the plushie cam. What I would like you to do is guess what plushie is on the plushie cam. I guess that was clear enough, come to think of it. So here are the rules. If you have any questions, be sure to get back to me vis-a-vis that. Everybody gets one guess. If two people guess the same thing, only the top of my timeline counts. If you guess a category, like let's say you say, it's a cat, and it's Cool Cat Garfield, I'm going to say, yeah, it's a cat. Would you like to, you know, guess a specific cat, please? It's a fun thing to do. And of course, it's never going to be the same plushie as it was yesterday. If you win, I've got a great big list of codes for Steam games, and I will send you the list. You pick one of the games, I'll send you that game on Steam. Plushies are, of course, plush animals. Rami, since this seems to be your first time, you just have to get the category right. If you can guess what kind of plushie it is, like video game, cat, dog, bear, like, you don't have to name a specific one, don't worry. People's first time, you always cut you some slack. Okay, let's do it. How to enter Steam. Well, you just have to download a copy of Steam's client for your computer. Although if you only have a phone, I don't know if you can do this. Like if you don't have a PC or a Mac, although I don't think I have any Mac games. So if you don't have a PC, you might not be able to do this. Sorry about that. Oh, 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 oh. No problem. Okay. Oh, 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 oh. Yes, that is a plush caterpillar. Raina, the rainbow caterpillar. She is the image that blocks who's on the plushie cam. When we reveal the plushie, we lower that image and reveal who was on the plushie cam the whole time. In case you're wondering about the scale, yes, that is an 8-foot-long plush caterpillar. Or again, cutipillar. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Come on, we got this. Okay. Did I hit something? Oh, I hit the wall. Whoops. Okay. I'm not saying America is about to crumble as a country, but, and this is true, one of the people that the Republicans have looking into the allegations of voter fraud, and this is true, is that he thinks that Trump won by 4.2% because in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the answer to life, the universe, and everything is 42. Now, you may be wondering, well then why didn't Trump win by 42%? And the answer is, because despite the fact that he's crazy, he knew that that would be completely implausible. Well, the thing is, Rami, in the narrative of, in the world of Girls and Panzer, what happened was, they acknowledged that historically, women are the best at horse archery, which is the precursor of artillery. And in the world of Girls and Panzer, women being the best at horse archery meant that women got assigned artillery jobs, and then when tanks were invented, women got assigned tank jobs, because again, it's all just horse artillery over and over, horse archery over and over again. Although, actually, the fascinating thing, Rami, is that female tank crews aren't a completely unheard of thing, because tanks are tiny inside, and women are generally smaller than men, so it actually makes sense if you're going to give women any job in the military. Crewing a tank is one of the most logical jobs you could give them. That's true, Unabridged. Now, it could be those, what do you call it? Those numbers are being skewed because there are so many fewer women pilots, and women only get to be pilots if they're the best of the best. Because there aren't, 50 people pulling strings to make sure they get jobs, no matter how bad they are at them, like white men get. But still, you're right that on the whole, female pilots tend to be better at piloting than male pilots. But yeah, like, it's actually more logical for women to be running tanks because they tend to be smaller than men. It's not like you need a lot of strength to operate a tank. You just need to be strong enough to pick up a full artillery shell and load it. Everything else is mechanized. And in modern tanks, even the reloading shells is mechanized. Like, for example, I know that he's not a universal example, right? That John McCain was a famously terrible, well, that's what I'm saying. You have to be strong enough to lift the shells and put them into the cannon. But only one of you needs to be strong enough to do that, the loader. The rest of the women running the tank don't have to be that strong. You don't need to be that strong to work a tank's controls, to fire a tank's cannon, to rotate a tank's turret, or to be a tank commander. The only one of them who has to be strong at all is the loader. And, yeah, tank shells are like 30 pounds, depending on how big the gun is, but that ain't that heavy. And there are plenty of women who could do that all day long without breaking a sweat. And by the way, 30 pounds, that's like the heaviest tank shell. Okay, well, no. The heaviest tank shells are like those artillery shells that the Carl Jurat fires. But it's like, the vast majority of tank shells, aren't even 30 pounds. You lift a shell, you open a, what you do is you open the breech, the old shell pops out, you have to pull it either fully ejects or you have to pull it out yourself. Depends on how lubricated the shell and barrel are, and honestly, the type of cannon. And then what you do is you reach it, like you pick up a shell, you slide it in, you close the breech, you're good to go. It's not that complicated. Heavily what, Rami? Good guess, Horror King. On a bridge, did you get your guess for the plushie came in? It's funny, whenever I go to the War Museum... No, I'm not from the military, Rami. I just know a lot about tanks. I spent a ridiculous amount of time at the War Museum as a child. And here in Ottawa, we have actual tanks in the War Museum. And when I was a kid, there was a tank that you could... it was awesome. I don't know that it's still there. There was like a cutaway half tank that you could essentially walk into. It was awesome. I don't think it's there anymore. So, like, you could really get a sense of how big the tanks were, and then there was a whole presentation of how tanks work and how their cannons work. It was an awesome station. It was a war museum, so, you know, they were way into tanks. There's actually still a ton of tanks there. Like, we have, the war museum is like, here's 30, no, not 30. Here's 6 different displays about the history of combat in Canada. So, like, Canada's involvement in wars from the start of colonization to Afghanistan. Like, the whole thing. Right? And then, so that's half the museum. And the other half of the museum is, and this is going to sound like an exaggeration, but it's not. The other half of the museum is just a giant warehouse full of tanks. And that's it. Just a huge warehouse with nothing but tanks in it. Well, I say nothing but tanks. They also have weird vehicles. We have a V2 in there with a pilot seat. A kamikaze V2, where they were going to be like, okay, German soldier, climb into this missile and pilot it in a suicide mission to blow up part of London. Like, that's a real thing that's in our museum. These were never actually used, but there were some prototypes made. Question away, Rami. In the actual museum, there's actually a... careful? Damn it. What? No! Oh, this is going badly. Oh. Incendiary bats are pretty badass. Not as badass, though, as the plan to cover foxes with glowing paint and drop them on islands where Japanese soldiers were at night, so that the Japanese soldiers would see glowing foxes and they would think spirits had shown up that were the worst possible omens. That's another thing they planned to do. They didn't actually do it, but it's an amazing plan. My childhood toy. I had a lot of toys in childhood. Lots of action figures about Star Wars, He-Man figures, and personally, my favorite childhood toy was a plush, like a stuffed koala bear, who was in many ways my hero. Just a big fan of that koala bear. And quite recently I found out that it was not a plush animal, it was an actual stuffed koala. Made with real koala fur. Like, there's no bones or anything. Like all stuffed animals, it's a wooden frame with koala skin wrapped around it and then fake eyes and claws put on it. But yeah, my earliest toy was a plush that. And you go from there, you go to Fisher-Price things. Fisher-Price makes playsets for kids with great big chunky wooden characters. I don't know if they're still wooden. They were when I was a child. They're probably not wooden anymore. So they would have like plastic playsets with little wooden figures you could slot into them. And then of course I moved on to Lego and then, you know, action figures. Unabridged, you're right. Thomas the Tank Engine does keep rolling along.
白そうに思えるけどね。提案の意味は理解できる。少し。いいです。大丈夫です。隊長は今のままで大丈夫ですから。このままでいてください。
All right. That went really well.
なんとか勝てたわね。うまくいきましたね。素晴らしい指揮でした隊長。ナオミもいい砲撃だったわ。この調子でいけばあと3戦くらい楽勝ですね。それはどうかな。え、そんなこと言わないでください隊長。ベストは尽くすけど、この先も楽に勝てるような相手とは当たらないだろうね。アリサがアクトレスになれるかどうかは。
I would be freaked out, Rami. I would be very freaked out if anime girls were real. Also, I would be worried about them, because, you know, of how they look. But yes, despite the weirdness of anime girls, I cannot recommend Girls and Panzer the cartoon highly enough. It is an incredibly well-written and delightful cartoon, full of lovable characters, that everyone should give a chance to. Okay. Damn right. They love assaults. Who can blame them? So all we have left is the one-on-one fight. Wait, no. We'll check. Marissa showed up, but wait a minute, she's supposed to be on the road! What the hell is happening here? I'm being shocked. I'm pretending to be shocked. Alright, let's do this! So, we've already done the bombardment match. Okay, so we've got this, then one-on-one, then Alpine. Oh, you're at a gas station, okay. That explains so much. Amazing timing. Also, I guess you made really good, got really good mileage if you're only just now stopping for gas after leaving. Have you been driving for hours and hours and hours? Gotcha. Oh my god. Okay, that was awesome. Whew. 30 minutes from Arizona, wow. Okay, well I hope you're enjoying yourself and I hope you're keeping entertained during the drive. I.e. you have, you know, enough music or radio programs to listen to. Okay, that went really well. That was awesome. I completely respect that, Marissa. Whenever I traveled, I missed my cats desperately. What? You should totally grab a sapphire. Sapphire is the best. Man, we crushed it. So, next two are 1. Yeah, we got the one-on-one battle, which usually they put in the forest map or the Mount Fuji map. I say Mount Fuji, it's actually part of the amusement park with a, fake Mount Fuji on it. It's where the final battle in the movie happened. Those are the two maps they generally put the one-on-one in, so we'll see. And then we've got Alpine, which also might be next. So we're almost done. Apparently Rami is not a fan of cats. I'm sad to hear that. Alright, let's see what we've got next. Pretty excited about this, honestly. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Rami. I went through the same thing, and it's tough to get over. I understand why you don't want to hear it even talked about. Alright, let's do this. Kay is very entertaining. See, told ya, forest map. Do 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 do. I have not. I'm doing it at the end of the domination match, Queen. Before we start our next game. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that, everybody. Awesome. Oh yeah. Awesome. Let's go blow some things up, shall we? Alright. Well, Marissa, if we don't hear you before you go, have a great drive. It is weird how the idea of that kind of a long road trip seems so absurd to people in Europe. Because it's like, you drive 12 hours in America, right? And you get, like, 3 states. You don't get, not only do you not get all the way across the country, you get 3 states. You drive 12 hours across Europe, you get through the entirety of Europe, not counting England. Just like, I'm in Portugal. I think I'll go check out Poland. 14-hour drive. It's insane. I know, Marissa. You're famously known as a tank person. Awesome. You're gonna drive right past Vegas? Sadly, they do not have the musicals you love. Oh, they have plenty of live shows. It's part of the fun of Vegas. But they don't have, you know, theater. Awesome. Really, Marissa? That's cool. You don't think of it as being a huge theater town, but of course they do have theaters. They just don't have the giant theater culture of other cities. I mean, every city's got at least one theater, right? Well, city. Oh, excuse me, everyone. In my defense, I'm still waking up. Although that's not much of an excuse. Oh yeah. Am I in Arabia? Saudi Arabia? I am not. We are in Canada. No judgment, but I don't trust any country that names itself after a family. It's why I don't trust Bolivia, Venezuela, or Saudi Arabia. Yes, I am Canadian. Canadian is hack. Awesome, Rami. I am a big fan of Canada. I mean, we had a bad year because all the evil stuff we did came out, but overall, I'm still a fan of Canada. And honestly, we all knew that evil stuff was coming at some point. It is in many ways a delightful country. Way too big, but, you know, what are you going to do? It's interesting that we never ballooned in size the way America did, because, no, like, you go 5 hours north of me, and it's so brutally cold, no one wants to live there. That's sad. I say nobody wants to live there. There are plenty of people who live in the Northwest Territories, and none of it And, of course, the Yukon. I'm just saying the extreme cold climate kept them, those areas from developing giant population centers the way the south of Canada has. And exclusively the south of Canada has. There are no big cities up there. Because let's face it, it's hard to farm up there. It's a lot of work. People don't like working. You mostly have to get by hunting, which you can't build a giant population center around hunting, because there's never going to be enough animals to feed that big of a population. If you don't farm, you can't have a giant population center. It's as simple as that. Or have unbelievably good transportation mechanisms from the people who do farm. Come on, we got this. Canada, indeed. Oh, Rami. Oh, your brother's there now. Neat. Careful. Alright, here we go. That went really well. Oh my god. What kind of... You got food from a gas station, Marissa? What kind of food, if I may ask? What are you eating at a gas station? Oh, he's there for college! What, may I ask, what city or what college he went to? You can tell me the city or the college. But if it's a big city, I would have to know, which college. Small town? Like, if he's in St. Catharines, well, he went to Brock. You know? There are certain towns that only have one university of note. And if you're in St. Catharines, it's because you want to go to Brock. Oh, you don't know. That's okay. It's not a big deal. I just get curious. Boom! We did it! Mission accomplished. Which means it's time... Damn it, Marissa. Get more food. Get a chocolate bar or something. Do Get a soda. You don't have to apologize. It's an idle question. Which, there we go. Perfect. It was an idle question. I don't, you know, I am not trying to interrogate you to find things out. So you do not have to worry about disappointing me. Now let's reveal who's on the plushie cam. Marissa, you want to get a guess in? I know you don't normally guess, but you're on the road, so it might be fun. That does look cool. Very little. Okay, Harking's going Scarecrow Dentist. Joanne went Tigger. Oh, okay. You do have a soda in the car. That's good. We did it, everybody. Now we get the finale. Damn right you did. She's adorable. Excellent guess. Anyway, I just found out that there's a game where a cat has to learn how to cook things in an old medieval town. So if at all possible, we're going to play the hell out of that.
嵐と共にあらぬアメリカを舞台にしたラブロマンスで主役はナオミヒロインは隊長はお二人の戦車道での活躍を拝見しナオミさんの強さ K さんの美しさに惚れました
Poor Elisa.
出演をよろしくお願いいたしますああこっちから誰を出すかは選べないってことねどうします隊長趣味ならともかく仕事となると戦車道ができなくなりそうだからノーサンキューね
Oh.
ナオミも私はそもそも興味
Oh,
ない
Naomi.
ちょっと
So cold.
何なのあんなに頑張ったのになんで私の名前がないの私とタカシはどうなるのよ
You have a good day, Marissa. And the plushie cam star was 3, 2, 1. It was the love owl. The owl who can't stop screaming about how much he loves you. He just loves love so much. He is constantly screaming about it. Alright, next up, we have other games. That's not helpful, I know, but it is true. Where is it? Oh, good, there it is. Alright. We're not going straight to Mary Skelter. That'll be next, but I'm glad to know it's already installed. Next up, we have other things. Okay, I just tried to minimize my... I'm not saying I'm dumb, but I just tried to minimize my video capture screen by clicking on it in my streaming program. So that's a little embarrassing. Alright, I'm so excited about Usurper, you'll see why. Nice, Rami. Full controller support? You're gosh darn right there is. Oh, it's not even out yet. Alright, well, we're going to double check that I'm allowed to play this on stream. I'm sure we are. But, you know, why not check? Alright, so, my keys. Let's see. Yeah, it's fine. It was supposed to come out yesterday. No, Love Owl's been here for years. I literally bought Love Owl on a whim years ago. He's one of my favorites, because, you know, he's an owl who's constantly screaming about love. How can you not be on his side? Okay. Come on, PlayStation controller that I use for my PC. There it is. Okay, so settings, video, windowed, smaller. Alright, now I just move you over here. Windowed full screen. 1920 by 1080. And we're done. Yay! Alright, let's do this, folks. I hope it's good. Alright. Apply settings, close settings. Start my recorder. And we're good to go. Wishlist on Steam, but the game's already out. You have confused me, game. Okay. Okay, well. The controller might not work as much as they promised. Find the summon aid, scroll to activate co-op mode. Cool! Now, will that, find another player in the real world, or will that just find a character in the game? Either way, I'm excited, but I do need to know. We are finally here. You will find the item deep within the temple. But this is as far as I can take you. You will need to proceed the rest of the journey alone. Alright, let's do this. Well, controller works fine now. Just didn't work on menus. Alright, I've got a sword. I'm ready for whatever comes. Oh, I got a stamina bar. Okay. Oh no! Alright. Light attack, right shoulder, heavy attack, lock on, press right stick. We got a flaming zombie, everybody. Okay, the lock on didn't so much work as it did not work. Yeah! Okay, that's bad. But I've got a plan. It didn't work. Am I literally going to get killed by the first enemy in the game? I gotta say, it's not helping that you put the instructions for how to play the game on top of, you know, the guy I was trying to fight. Of course I do, Rum. She's here all the time. Really, huh? I died. That was embarrassing. So it's top-down Souls-like combat. Okay, I'm down for that. Yeah, I know. Again, if we could just not talk about this, that would be great. At least now I kind of know what I'm doing. So this is technically the demo version at the bottom, because it's not out yet. Yes, I know. Ow. I'm not good at blocking. Like, look at this. Okay, my issue is, so I'm trying to learn how to do, the reason I died that time, is I spent the entire time, other than that first hit, trying to learn how to do the parry. And unlike in Dark Souls, like Dark Souls, the parry is basically, I mean, it's not completely instantaneous, but it's almost instantaneous. Like, basically, the moment you touch that button, you're parrying, you know? Now, I want you to show, and I want to show you how long the parry takes to work here. I press the button, click. Oh, I didn't take my sword out first, sorry. Click. See? So you got like a third of a second before it actually blocks. Very frustrating. I will eventually get past the first enemy. A flaming zombie who's honestly kind of a jerk. Oh, nice. Oh, there's a second attack to the heavy attack. No, there's not. Okay, I don't know what I did that time then. Alright, I just want to try the parry once. Come on. Finally! Whew! So the second he starts attacking, I have to start doing the parry. Damn, his body disappeared. That is... well, that feels like bad juju magic-wise. Awesome. I know you're not actually seeing him do it, but it's so weird to... oh, I can see through the wall. You can see the trying to imagine this knight, like, in full armor, carrying around a sword and whatnot. I don't have a map, damn it. Like, crouching down and picking up 3 gold coins. Just, that's somehow funny to me. Good looking map, though. Like, some of these textures look familiar to me. Like, I think I might have seen a game made with the same tile set, but you've assembled the map in an interesting fashion, and I give you a lot of respect for that. Oh, good, another flaming zombie. Exactly what I was hoping to run into today. A second flaming zombie. In case you can't tell, I'm being sarcastic. Alright, you can use either dodging or blocking to defend yourself. You can also parry an enemy's incoming attack and counter-deliver a critical blow. Alright. They've actually got that backwards. Parry is trigger, which I badly timed that time, and block is... Sorry, and block is the shoulder button. It's really hard to time the parrying in this game. Like, really difficult. See? He's dead, Rami, don't worry. I'm more comfortable with the basic attacks now. The timing, how much they stagger enemies, it's much more doable. Health. Delicious health. I will take all the health. Seriously, though, I could use a potion. You know, for health. Enjoying the soundtrack, too. The hell is that thing? Is that what I'm here to find? And if so, is it really just guarded by 3 zombies? I feel like we're going to do a Dark Souls type thing. Where, you know, like, the prison demon shows up. To just absolutely whomp me as I think I finished the... Oh, okay, this guy's a much more powerful dude. Okay. Take a breath and... Okay. No! This is a situation where having the ability to heal would go a long way. Alright, we each have 1 hit left. Health-wise. And I got him. Whew! That was close. I mean, I've still got blood around the edge of my screen. That's how close that was. Alright. Whatever that thing is. Whispering voice asks you to kneel and pledge yourself to the crystal to absorb its powers. Sure, why not? So actually press A to continue, not press B. But whatevs. I'm not going to make a big deal out of it. Whoa! I can't either. Although that is the plot of the game. No! Embrace the spell with a C, guys. Oh, I didn't get to read what he was saying before the loading starts. Quel dommage. Uh-oh, I'm a ghost. I did not know I was a ghost in this game. I thought I was a knight. But apparently I'm a knight who got turned into a ghost. Now I'm going to have to fight my way back and destroy the crystal from the inside. Will I be able to get my body back in that context? Probably not. Okay. Well, at least I can still open doors. That's something. Don't have any attacks. Hey, detective, you made it. Thanks for dropping by. Hey, it's a bird-faced dude. That's true. Yeah, it is how I got here. Aww. That is so cute. I told you there was a certain useful item. Yes, I would. Usurper's Blade. Nice. Wait a minute. Can I take over enemies? What? Okay, that's fantastic. I love that I'm running on ghost legs, but I can't see my ghost feet. Oh, it's the Usurper's dagger. Nice. Awesome, detective. Did you enjoy the movie? I thought it was good. I love that even though I'm a ghost, I still have a stamina meter. I'm a ghost, everybody. I feel like I should not have a stamina meter. Alright, the physical realm is dangerous to the untethered. Usurp an enemy's body to gain their upper hand. Okay. How do I usurp a body? The blue bar under your health is your usurpering might. Should be usurping might, but whatever. If the bar is empty, you cannot overtake bodies. Usurping bodies recovers some health. Oh, okay. Alright, if you want to usurp an enemy, you must lower the enemy's health until they're flashing. Stun them while they are flashing. How do you stun? Once stunned, press the stun button again while the slider is on the marked area to usurp the body. Lastly, intentional color of the health bar on top of each enemy indicates how difficult it is to usurp them. Gotcha. Stun, press Y when enemy is flashing. There we go. Press stun again to usurp. Okay. Okay, that was awesome. Is he ready to stun? Okay, I screwed that up. What? No, I think you're right that there's a lot of episodes better than it, but I still had a good time. And yes, you're right, it was more of an adventure than a mystery. I still liked it. Seems so far, Pedro, but only time will tell. Hey, buddy. Damn right. Ooh. Okay. Yay! Oh. What a weirdo. Spend your gold pieces shown at the lower corner of the screen to buy... Oh! Nice. So I'll be able to start a run as a specific body? Weak-ass skeleton holds a broken sword. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I could get some money back if I give him up, but I'm not going to. I'm fine with this guy. He's a little cutie. That's tough. Probably the magic episode and Christmas episode. I think I would die really quickly, Rami. I do not, if this were real, I do not have the hand-eye coordination necessary to be a good sword fighter. I'm sure I could learn it, but I don't have it. I thought you opened the door in the main hall. Okay, well, who's the guy I'm supposed to talk? Oh, maybe he's up here. Okay. Yeah, Christmas in July is fantastic. Enter portal. Oh, can I have any skills to upgrade? Upgrade vitality, damage, or energy efficiency. I don't have enough SP. Oh well, que sera, sera. I love that it says press B to continue, but you have to press A to select. No, we're inside a magic crystal, Rami. The magic episode is great. It's one of my favorites, for a good reason. Now, that's partially just because I love stage magic. Nothing I like more than people who just do a magic show on stage. Then again, that's pretty common. Pretty much everyone loves magic. What are those things in the top right of the screen? Found 2 magic scrolls. Freeze the enemies in your vicinity. Nice. How do I use them? Found a summoner's scroll. It's in dungeon summoned to your side. Dangerous. Oh. Okay. Yeah, we're trapped inside a magic crystal. Which is a little weird. Oh, I have 2 swords. One is his broken sword, as one is my usurper's blade. Yes. I get it. I see what's happening here. Alright, you ready for me? Yeah! Down goes Frazier. Hey, unabridged. We're playing Usurper. It's kind of badass so far. Yeah. I see your point. No, that's 3 Stalfos. Whoa! And they're not messing around either. Ow! Yeah! Oh, come on. I knew that was coming. It's okay. It's part of my plan to lose my body there and steal a new Stalfos body. Ow! Come on. Nope, screwed that up. Yeah, do your little taunt motion, buddy. See what kind of friends that makes you. Oh, that was close. I don't know what Sentat is, so no. Oh, I don't have a shield. I'm like, oh, I'll block his attack. I don't have a shield. Oh. Well, that was brutal. Oh, these are skeletons that are prideful. They're constantly taunting me and just being jerks, generally. Okay. Oh my god, there's so many of them, too. Ow. Oh my god. Oh, I'm losing badly. It ain't even close. I would make the argument, you might be saying this is just a sour grapes type of situation, that these early enemies seem a little on the tough side. And I know it's supposed to be a difficult game, but these guys aren't messing around. Whoa! Come on. Also, the way they pile on top of each other. So, alright, there's a... Ow! So there's a thing in Dark Souls, right? And this game would do well to copy it. So in Dark Souls, if I hit a dude, if 2 dudes are like next to each other and my sword swipe would travel through both of them, both take damage, right? And both get staggered. Here, that's not happening. So while I'm staggering one of them, the other one is doing his attack animation and killing me. That seems unfair. Yeah, it's those second guy. It's the biggest issue on a bridge is that second guy who can attack while I'm hitting the first guy, even though they're standing on top of each other. I see, Rami. I mean, I don't. That's very confusing, but still. Okay. Hey, I got 570 gold? Nice. I just got killed by a trapped chest after all of that. Are you kidding me? I killed 7 dudes in desperate combat. Then they're like, no, a chest killed you. God damn it. I did not see your previous message, Detective Assassin. Sorry. I was busy in a desperate battle, you know, against fate. And I lost that desperate battle against fate. But it wasn't for a lack of trying. I'd like a body, please. I'd like to not make a big deal out of it either. Nice. One-handed axe. Better skeleton, but still weak. Yeah, I'll buy one of these. Let's do it. I love Comics Question. It doesn't matter. Well, I mean, I don't mind. I will answer if you type it again. I just missed it because I was in the middle of a fight. Sorry about that. It is not inconvenient of me to ask again. Okay, well, I just full screened the message, and yes, the end of the girl trafficking episode is fantastic. I completely concur with you on that front. Comics Question away, Unabridged. Do I have enough level to upgrade my skills? Because I could really deal with some more damage. Capiche? I don't have any skill points, even though I'm level 3. Okay. I understand, and I agree with you on that front. Probably Emma Frost, Unabridged. I find Jean Grey's dilemma. I want to be a good person, but I have the Phoenix power that wants me to destroy. Pretty basic. I don't think there's a lot to that. Where's Emma Frost? She's got problems, you know? She has a complicated life. Dungeon map! Usurper shrines in the area so you can delve deeper into the dungeon. Okay. Okay, where am I? Am I that red block? Dungeon exit, Usurper, altar. The player is a symbol I don't see anywhere on the map. Is it the arrow? It's the arrow. Okay, so I gotta go south to get to the new Usurper thing. And points of interest. Okay, let's do this. I have not played Drunk Bear. I assume it's a game about a drunk bear. I'm basing that on the title, in case you're wondering. Ow! Okay, well, I forgot to switch to my character's weapon. Yeah! Keep taunting, see where that gets you. Sorry, but, taunting will not make you friends here in the dungeon of the crystal nonsense. Ow. Oh, you're gonna mock me with that little pose, huh? Well, just for that, I'm gonna steal your corpse. Which is weirdly hard to do. Whew. Drunk Bear is a sad game? Okay, I'll be honest with you. I was expecting, based on what the title, a comedy game. Only level 7 or above can pass? Well, how do I level up? Where's my, what do you call it? Short sword. I thought my character was supposed to start with an axe. What are those crystals at the top right? There's a lot going on here that I don't understand. Alright. Gah! Now, oh, can I push him back into the pit? Yes! Okay, that was 100% worth all of the hits I took. Alright, it's another chest. Gonna back away this time. Wooden shield? Tell me more. Alright, I'm ready to defend myself. Nice. Damn, Rami, that sounds like quite a game. Quite a brutal game. Murdering for people for beer as a bear. Okay. Oh, I don't think so, pal. It's a real down goes Fraser kind of moment. I was not messing around. Capiche? I'm carrying too much? What? You didn't tell me anything about an inventory. Okay, how do I drop it? Like that. Alright, now I picked up a mace. Nice. How do I swap weapons? Alright, let's try out this mace. Oh, damn, Rami. Throwing people in front of a train is roof. Unless you're playing, what's that beloved game everyone can't stop talking about? Ow! Red Dead Redemption 2. I'll never forgive you for not coming up with another R word for that title game. Red Dead Revolver, Red Dead Redemption. Then come up with a third title for this third one. Instead of just, ow, doing Redemption 2. It was clear what you meant, Rami. Don't worry. Apparently a bear who gets addicted to beer is a dangerous creation. Alright, they kind of crushed me hardcore there. How do I have less gold now than when I was alive? I am back. This is all very embarrassing. Wait, why do I have more gold? No, less gold. Okay, I couldn't read. That was embarrassing. Alright, so. As you can see, I am not carrying a one-handed axe. I'm carrying a machete. Which is fine. Machetes are awesome. But that's not what I was told. Yes! Or revengeration. Something like that. Yes, yes, I know there's no going back until I get killed by monsters. Which happens a lot, because they're good at fighting, and me, not so much. When summoning aid, enemies become stronger, well then what's the point of summoning aid? You can equip carry up to 2 additional weapons alongside the Usurper's dagger. Good to know. Ah, there's the axe I was looking for. Nice. All good options. Maybe not rutabaga. You change targets while fight. Yeah, I've been doing that. Oh yeah, this is more my speed. You just got one-shotted by a skeleton. That can't feel... Oh my god. Apparently there's just traps lying around for no reason. What is this? A Tecmo's Deception game? Ha-ha! Okay. Let's see how you like that. You monsters! It's all the ganging up on me that I have such trouble with. They have so many Stalfos attack you at once. And I don't have any good crowd control weapons, because the combat system with these one-handed weapons just is not set up for crowd control. Ow. And I'm getting a phone call. Hold on.
It's not anybody real. Exactly, detective. Yeah. Yeah! Alright, come and get me. Or don't. Oh no! My axe broke? I only had it for like 10 seconds. I'm kidding. But like 10 swings of an axe is actually not an exaggeration how long I had that axe. Okay, this is going poorly. Okay, here we go. Whew! Oh, was the final season not any good? Okay, that sucked. Alright. Ah. No! Ah. Wesley made it here incredibly late. I have not played Earth Attack. What is it, if I may ask? Earth Defense? I've got to find a new source for it. Prime Acorn got rid of Season 2 while I was halfway through it. I was very annoyed. Now I have to go find another place to watch Endeavor. Oh, really? Damn. Weird choice, given, boom. You know, the history of the Mulan character. Ooh, 700 gold pieces. Don't mind if I doodle. Of all gathered gold pieces? Sure, why not? Oh! You've activated a Usurper's Altar and absorbed the power within. Nice. Usurper's Altars grant their player a skill point that points at the dungeon. Okay, dungeon increases skill. Usurper's Altar found at the next level. Number of remaining altars are shown in the top right. Weird that cost me all my gold. I'm glad I have the skill point, don't get me wrong. It's weird that it cost all of my gold. Don't you think? You know what, I'm probably just being oversensitive here. Oh, nice, Wesley. And you still managed to show up. Well, we appreciate that quite a bit. Okay. Alright, this is getting embarrassing. Yeah, I'm just really bad at the counter, is all I'll have to say. Wait, why was I not able to possess him? Can I not possess guys who don't have yellow health bars? Well, that's... Okay, I couldn't possess him either. I thought I was supposed to be damaging them until they got weak, and then I possessed them. This is new. Troubling. Yeah, counter windows do suck in a lot of games. I'll agree with you on that front. Oh, nice. Wi-Fi. Now, that's my kind of mountain retreat. No? Okay, well. There we go. Okay, I'm going to stop playing now. And I'm going to tell you why. A, I need to check in on Jeremy Gruffle, your friend and mine. But B, more importantly... Okay. Dear developer, if you ever happen to watch this, I'm gonna tell you something that you really got to remember. If I successfully do a counter and open an enemy up for a counter attack... Sorry, a parry, and open an enemy up for a counter attack... that process should not be able to be interrupted by other enemies. Do you understand? Okay? So if I... And here's how you do that as a developer. The act of parrying should stagger every enemy. Okay? Every enemy within like a 10-foot radius. The act of parrying anyone should stagger everyone. But here's the twist. It doesn't let you do the counterattack on everyone. It only lets you do the counterattack on the guy you staggered. Kind of unabridged. It's like Mortal Shell, but it's more frustrating. Western Virginia Mountains. Wow. Awesome. Just like the song. Cool, Rami. So yes, under no circumstances should a guy be able to, a second character be able to attack me while I'm killing the first guy. Also, make the sword sweeps bigger and make it so I can hit more than one person more easily. Like, you've made it so the enemy eye constantly clumps up, but I can't hit multiple guys at once, and they don't hit each other. Now, the clump up you're doing, if they could hit each other, then that's acceptable, because then I can work with that. But you've created a situation where I'm never fighting one guy. Whenever I attack one guy, there's always a second guy hitting me, and there's no way to keep that from happening, because even if I block or parry, the block, if multiple guys are attacking, my block stamina gets eaten up immediately. And if I'm just fighting one guy, it's even worse. Sorry, if I'm just trying to parry one guy, it's worse, because I do the parry and then I immediately get hit. Now, the game's not out yet. There's plenty of time for you to fix this, but yeah. What I'm saying is, fix this. Because I had a good time with that otherwise. So yeah, the trick is, make it so enemies who, ow, oh, that was loud. My back just popped and it was not comforting at all. Although it never is. So make it so, enemies can hit each other to, like, punish them for clumping up like that. They don't have to do full damage, but they have to, like, get hit and staggered by their own attacks. So that's A. And B, when I parry anyone, successful parry should stagger everybody who isn't, who is within attack range of me, right? So they don't get free hits while I'm executing their friends. Like, that is rule one for this type of game. They don't, and I mean, if you don't want to do the stagger, if you just want to make my character completely invulnerable while he's, so what you do is, you create like a 3-second window of complete invulnerability after a successful parry. But the only thing the player is allowed to do in that window is, you know, do the counterattack on an enemy or run away. He can't attack anybody else. So essentially you can make it so the parry, I mean, the easiest way to do it is to stagger everybody and then make it so if he presses the attack button, he automatically attacks the one he staggered. Sorry, not the one he staggered, the one he parried. Because otherwise you could stagger everybody and then just switch over and start attacking that other guy over there, which you shouldn't be allowed to do. But they shouldn't be allowed to hit you either. More importantly, all of this isn't that vital because pretty soon Metal Max Xeno Special Edition's coming out, and then that's all I'm going to be playing. You may ask, why is the only thing you're going to be playing Metal Max Xeno? And the answer is, and I think this is key, because it's a game about fighting aliens with a tank. That's it. Well, no, not aliens. Well, there are aliens in it, but mostly AIs. But also aliens. And mutants. Don't forget the mutants. Aww. Oh, no! Oh, Darla! She's so rough. Okay, I need a... what do I need? Red casual hat. Rare active shirt. Red casual hat, rare active shirt. Okay, that's the one I'm wearing. Perfect. Ah, I already have the scarf. So I need a red casual hat. Can I buy one? Okay, what color is it? Hijabs aren't active, are they? Athletic hijab. Oh, they're all... Oh, but none of my athletic ones are red. Oh, that looks awesome. Alright, let's go find some stuff. I did, detective. Rami's got a question. What is it? Atari Flashback Collection. $10? Was it $10? $5? It can't have cost that much. It's Atari. Atari, if you prefer to pronounce it. Kind of wrong, honestly. Not great at pronunciation. Hey, what's going on? Can I help you with something? Thank you. So let's see about these €8. So I was right at $10. It is detective. I do love the season ender of the first season, though. Yes. You look fantastic. All right, let's go talk to the woman we were here to help. Hey, it's pawpaw fruit. I enjoy pawpaw fruit. I would feel great, Rami. I would feel like I had truly accomplished something, given how janky it was. I might feel less like I accomplished something, you know, if they fix and make it easier. But ironically, that would make me more likely to beat it. So I guess that would be a good idea. Yeah, so they should still make those changes, but I would be impressed with myself. I would love to know what you're doing. Oh, we do. Hammer this soft for long enough it turns into hardwood. The miracle of carpentry. You're the king. I bet you'd like a hug. I will keep that in mind, detective. You know, let's get another hug. I think we've earned another hug, don't you? Aww. Gruffle hugs. You're the king, Jeremy Gruffle. And don't you forget it. Oh, nice. A discount Horror King. Very awesome for you. Maybe they got a bunch of extra copies of it in. And cogito ergo sum. They had to sell it off. What did I capture recently? Apparently stuff in Cozy Grove. An Outbreak. Cozy Grove. Morbid. Apparently I played Morbid almost a year ago. That actually sounds right. So we loaded that bad boy up in what, January? February? Something like that. Maybe December. It was a long time ago is the point. Alright. That went perfectly well. Almost shockingly well. So, as you can imagine, it's 2 o'clock, so we're going to be wrapping up the stream here. But thank you everyone for dropping by. I hope you had a good time. I know I did. We're going to be back here tomorrow for some more Ant Stream Arcade. If you're not familiar with Ant Stream Arcade, it's a collection of retro games for the Commodore 64, Amiga, ZX Spectrum, and yes, some arcade games. It's pretty awesome. Okay. As long as I put a checkpoint, I'd be relieved, Rami. That's the key part. As long as I'm not I don't mind getting killed in games, as long as I don't lose a huge amount of progress. You know? And that's what it gets me. Oh, neat, Horror King. So, y'all have a good day. Back here tomorrow at noon Eastern time, so same time as today. For that, I will see you here, but until then I'm going to say that's right. Au revoir.